Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
The Obama painting. Welcome, everybody. Kevin Jackson here. It is the Kevin Jackson Show. KJRadio.com. Give us a buzz at 844-551-8255. The Obama painting. So the guy that painted this thing, I talked about this, just touched on it because it was going to be coming out and was aware of that. Anyway, he's a racist. And the guy, there's no way his work should be in the Smithsonian in and of itself. But what a disgrace this piece of work was. When you think about the presidential portraits that are going to sit in the Smithsonian, and you go back and you look at all these white dudes, right? They've all got the paneled wall. And look, I'm not telling people you don't have to buck tradition and things like that from time to time, but there are certain traditions that you say, this is the way things look. Go into a board of directors room, or the boardroom, and you'll see the pictures of the people who've, been the CEO or whatever. And it's the same pose, and it's a presidential. And, it's funny to me how people talk about Barack Obama being so presidential when this is the dude who rolled up his sleeves and, kind of had that cocky, cool walk. And that was considered presidential. And I'm sure there's somebody that's going to look at this guy surrounded in this crazy ivy and think it's presidential. I think it's a joke. What a piece of work. And the artist says, well, I was around the president and I took thousands of pictures. He took thousands of pictures, pardon me, to elongate this dude's hands. One of them looks really flicted. His left foot looks like it's broken. And then he's engulfed in this crazy bush. Somebody gave me the name of it, like a hukuku bush. And I'll be honest with you. The first thing I thought when I saw that stupid bush was I went, this guy, this is a perfect scenario for Barack Obama, where you put him inside of this vine, this bush that grows around stuff. And it would, in a year, it's engulfed him. And what a metaphor for putting him in a chair in a garden, and then suddenly this bush engulfs him and he disappears. If there's anybody that has made the relevancy of Barack Obama as it pertains to America very clear, it's been Donald Trump. Zero relevancy of Barack Obama. Let's get rid of it all. Scuttle the ship. It's not worth it. And I think that is so cool that this guy who makes a big deal about the unveiling of this port and all the effort that went into it, that quite frankly could have been done at a high school art fair. What a joke. People have ridiculed this thing. They've got Obama sitting on a toilet. A couple of them have him. One had him sitting on a toilet in the same pose. Another one I saw had him sitting on the toilet with his pants down. I mean, it's been ridiculed. One of them had him sitting. This is my favorite. Had him with a MAGA hat. Oh my goodness. What a fantasy. I mean, look, if there are people that still see this man as a big deal, congratulations. I give it one more year. Honestly, it isn't going to take that long. But just to be on the safe side, give it one more year and watch the number of people who say, I wish I'd never voted for him. There was a lady, who was it? She wrote to me and she said the first time I think she didn't say she did it, but I'm pretty sure she did. She says that I can see people voting for him the first time. But, and I was listening to her reading her word going, you were one that voted for him the first time. I've learned how to sniff them out. It's like people that have that gaydar. You got a gaydar. I got the Obama gaydar, where I know you voted for that metrosexual pansy the first time. And I can even tell you the ones who voted twice and now have buyer's remorse. If you really want to measure them, the ones who voted twice and have buyer's remorse are really upset with him. They're the ones that are going, I can't believe I voted twice for that guy, because they bought into he just needs more time theory. Now, look, back to this portrait. I don't know what guys are supposed to do with this, but I know this. Regardless of what my personal opinions would be about this particular thing, like what should happen, put me on a horse in a helicopter, scaling the Grand Canyon or whatever it may be. Or in my case, I'd probably say, hey, paint me in the ring, doing some martial arts, because that would be cool. But I would go, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to just do this the way other people have done it and continue the tradition of this. Do other presidents things? Do you know if they go in the Smithsonian? I'm pretty sure they do, because I think they probably have a room for presidents. But I want you to just picture that. And people on Twitter have been doing that. They've been showcasing all the other presidential portraits, and then they put this stupid green backdrop ivy president in there, and you just look at it and you go, what? It isn't enough that Barack Obama sticks out like a, I don't know, like I could give you 50 different analogies. I'm not going to bother, but he sticks out. He's the only black dude, half black guy that looks like he's black in there. Eisenhower was 25% black, but nobody knows that. Not many people know that. But you got this guy. You're black. You're already sticking out. Do a regular portrait. End of story. And oh, by the way, get a guy who can actually do your likeness the way it should be. Now, I'll give him credit. In the face, he captures Obama. But and obviously in a bit of his countenance, but that crooked left foot looks like right? I don't understand that. It's a crooked left foot, elongated hands, and one hand that looks like it's reptilian. Don't believe me? Go look at the stupid portrait. Oh, you're mad because I did the I'm saying like a seal. His foot, was all flicted looking. A seal. I'm not making fun of anybody. So, what's this about? I don't get it. I considered it a bit of a slap in the face. Do you guys agree? I mean, I looked at it and said, why couldn't you just do what everybody else did? You got to do something different. And the artist he chose, holy cow! I did a little bit of research. This guy has a picture of a black chick holding a white girl, the head of a white girl, like the way Kathy Griffin held Trump's head. And I'm going, who is this clown? He's going to get national attention, get his work in the Smithsonian. By the way, it would have never gotten in there, in my opinion. And I'm no art critic. I mean, I happen to enjoy art. I'm into art. But really, that's who you choose? It's like Barack Obama's looking for ways to just, moon America. Why do you hate us so much? Was my question. Anyway, we got a ton to talk about. Parade or no parade. I had a conversation with a guy. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about Trump's tax cuts. We got a lot to say.
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177. Or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.
Beth Cook Moranville, author of Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope.
Hope, that wonderful, wonderful 4-letter word that you may feel completely out of. I wrote this book to give you great hope. It's not too late. If fetal position is an all too familiar place for you, I understand. If the next 60 seconds are too long, this book is for you. Wherever you are right now, whether you're dealing with divorce or death or sickness, take hope. You are going to make it through this pain. Don't roll your eyes. I've walked this road and I know it. The best is yet to come.
Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope from author and speaker Beth Cook Moranville, can be found on Amazon.com or Kindle.com. For more information, visit closerthanyourBreath.com or on Facebook at Closer Than Your Breath.